G'day, Captain Australia here. Nude. Now, I don't know if the stream will give up. I'm sorry. I think I've got 4G. So, whoop, shoo, fly, bugger off. So, I've pitched camp. I'm still 16 kilometres away from Grafton. So, I've come 31 kilometres today, but I was just too flogged to push forward. Someone had told me there's a lovely festival going on at Grafton tonight, and I would have loved to see it, but just too flogged. I think well, here comes some weather. Have to hide here under the tarp. Uh, Weirdly, there's a town up the road, Umdala, I think it's still called, and there's been conversations, unbeknownst to me, going on about passing through town, and people are just agitating around the edges of places of where I intend to go, and trying to help me. And I'm shocked, flabbergasted, amazed, and delighted by that. Thank you so much. I set out on my quest intending to just bang. Yep, sleep rough. You can do it, old man. Walk. And that's what I'm doing. I've pitched camp by the river here on the way to Grafton, and we're in a bit of weather. It's been weather again all day, to be honest. It's a little bit unkind, but I've been tolerating it well. But yeah, there's been this conversation going on while I'm just walking along the side of the road, and there's this lovely lady who I haven't met yet in Undara, well, the town over, who was anticipating me coming through and was planning to buy me dinner. So I passed through and, g'day, Captain Australia, would you like a pie or a steak or something? And that's lovely and kind, but, and my mate Joe, who's now Alfred, who's now Jolfred, so I don't know, she everywhere I'm going, she's like emailing people and saying, hey, this dude's passing through town, do you want to help him out with a camping site or something? But, sleeping rough's part of it too. I don't know. Then again, I have to just roll with it and accept it with love and gratitude that people want to help, because you should never discourage kindness, ever. I feel that I'm undeserving, and for all of my life, I have not been a taker, and I have felt very awkward taking anything from anybody. And if I did, I'd always want to repay it more than what I took. And I don't know. It's grounded in trauma. It's not a particularly noble or a good thing. It's just how I'm wired. I think from childhood I grew up feeling a bit undeserving of love or something. So now I just have to learn to accept that, roll with it. Because this lady who wanted to buy me dinner, here I am about a couple of K north of town. She's coming here, delivering me food. I drank the last of my water, and she's delivering me food and a drink. And isn't that just magnificently kind? And for me, these examples of kindness, I mean, I don't know, I just find them, okay, firstly they nourish me and they help me overcome some stuff that I've carried with me all my life. But secondly, they just encourage me about us, you, me, we, who we are, where we're going. Anyway, the rain's buggered off a bit. Let me show you where we are. I don't know if you can see the river in the background there. So I just had to collapse. I just had to pitch the hammock and the tarp and just bloody collapse. So tomorrow I'll press into Grafton. It's still 16k, and I'll probably do a big old resupply and just have a healthy breakfast, healthy lunch, because I haven't really been eating, just these protein bars, and then I'll push through and on with the Coffs Harbour. So everything's going well. I'm not performing athletically to the level that I had hoped, but yeah, it's not too bad either. So 31k today, 40 something yesterday. Worthy of the kindness you need to accept it all, says Dorothy. Look, maybe you're not even meant to be worthy of kindness, Maybe kindness is a circle that we create together. You know, whoever gives it get something back from it. It's how we improve our situation as a species, you know. I've always used that Buddhist remark that kindness is the antidote to suffering, and I believe that. But I think for all of the darkness and paranoia and bad stuff in the world, those feelings that we breathe out into the world spread and propagate. You know, you might be mean to the guy who serves you coffee. He goes home, he's mean to his wife. She's mean to her child. The child doesn't get A's on the report card and end up inventing some new cancer cure or whatever. But in the other example, kindness works in the same way. You're kind to me, I'm kind to someone else, and it just spreads and propagates. So I think kindness is almost like a survival essential for us as a species. Because without it, you know, if we keep letting all these, you know, corporate interests and selfish motivations prevail, I mean, we're never going to get our shit together and figure out all of the crises that confront us as a species, whether it's the climate or how we deal with emergencies like the pandemic, and as a species rather than as a disparate group of nations, you know, locking each other out and stuff. Oh, my toenails are falling off. Dirty old man. It's all right. They'll grow back. So, yeah, my feet are doing pretty well though. The blisters have healed up. Um, and I went on an old man ramble. So kindness, yeah, I just think it's essential as a survival mechanism for us as a species. As absurd as that might sound to anybody who's scientifically minded and whatnot, yeah, I just think kindness is one of those fundamentals that makes the world a better place. Sorry, there's a few bugs around here. But yeah, lovely. I'm all set up. I was able to collapse, so my legs feel better now, and someone's going to deliver me a steak. I am very, very chuffed by that, to be honest. And I hop in there. I guess that's it. There's an element of country sort of pace to that as well. You know, we're out in farmland, and you know it's a small country town, and there's that sort of country hospitality to it as well. Oh, so he's coming through, is he? So he's going to be hungry? Oh, we'll fix him up. Oh, what? He's can't. All right, no, we'll come to him. You know, and just get it done and friendly, sort of cheerful vibe. I met a guy today on the side of the road. Oh, that blister's pretty massive. You don't need to see or hear about that. Met a guy on the side of the road today. He called himself Wog. His nickname was Wog. Lovely bloke. Had a chat. Said g'day. If you're watching this now or in the future, g'day Wog. But yeah, it's been a pretty lonely day to be honest. Walking through these country towns, except for uh, earlier the the Olsons, I think they were. Yeah, they came and found me and delivered drink and candy. Geez, I'm actually having a good run when I stop and think about it. Uh, Julia says, "Good evening. You look comfy. Was nice to see." Oh, that horse. Ah, lovely animal. Yeah. That's just so. I mean, graceful and serene and aware. And she comes over and just, yeah, I haven't got anything. It's not about food or sugar or anything. We just have a little nuzzle and a hug. She was lovely. Yeah, I'll take those moments with me to my grave, and they'll always be within reach because it's just something lovely, you know, nourishing about it. It's like the ocean in a storm, you know. It's just nourishing, lovely. Yeah, but for me, it's been just a long, windy country roads all day, really. I think the campsite's more or less safe. It's by the river, so there's an abundance of bugs. But I've got my. Let's do an ad for the Bushmans. Let's do an ad. Let's do an ad. Let's do an ad for the Bushmans. Why am I doing an ad for the Bushmans? They're not paying anything to anyone. Okay, Bushmans. So this stuff is great. You know, it'll repel. I've got obviously I think you can see it. A net here. Ooh. Oh, crap. What are you doing? See, so, you know, I'm good with the insects, but the Bushmans, great stuff. Great stuff for if you're camping anywhere. Uh, you know, because the mozzies, they all come out dawn, dusk, and if you're near water, you'll get so many of the buggers.
Anyway, I guess that's about it from me. I'm gonna probably aim to get a good 12 hours sleep tonight and press into Grafton in the morning. I think I've reached a point where uh, I'm I have to push through and build a new level of endurance. So I feel 30K is it's not a big walk, to be honest. I mean, it shouldn't have me feeling as flogged as I feel now, but it's the accumulation of the consistent daily walking. I think it's sort of taking its toll on me, and I need to push through that and get to a point where walking just becomes like breathing and whatnot. If it weren't for the wet and the problems with the constant wet and the problems with my feet, it'd probably be I'd be a bit more successful. But anyway, live and learn, push through, keep going. Sorry for my old man rambles. I genuinely am sorry for my old man rambles. Uh, I'd like to blame it on chemotherapy, uh, but I can't really. Yeah, it's just me, just who I am. Now let's see, have I missed any comments or remarks from anybody? Glad you're okay. When you said you collapsed, thought the worst. Now you say you're getting a steak. Answered, oh geez, yeah. Sorry, I should choose my words more carefully. I mean, to me, it felt like collapse. Flop over, and the only thing I could do, the first priority was get the boots off. Um, can I bring you a beer when you get to DY? Bring me a beer? Yeah, I mean, contingent on having a beer with me, I think there, Chris, Um, I'd love to meet. Let's have a beer. Yeah, for sure. If anybody wants to meet at any town that I'm passing through, love to. Let's share a story. Come here, get on the stream. We'll do a Captain Australia interview. Captain Australia interview. And we'll just, get somebody talking except me for once. Or you don't have to. If you're shy, we'll just have a beer. But anybody on a town anywhere along the way who wants to meet up, love to. And sorry, the comments are coming on thick and fast. I can't keep up. Loving your outlook on everything when you take your breaks. Oh yeah, cheers. I think I'm finding a whole new temp. Well, sorry. Well, now you can look at the scenery again accidentally. Learn how to scroll, old man. Done, says Chris. All right, mate. It's a deal. Julia says, we only tune in for the old man rambles. Don't apologize. Well, that's either exceed shut down the phone button. 30 Ks is too much when you're not eating properly. Veggies, etc. Hot brekkie tomorrow. Yeah, I am doing my best to eat properly, but you're right. And I'm passing through. I'm getting up in the morning, and Umdala's just down the road, and I'll go in and I'll have a good breakfast. And I'm thinking I'll linger in Grafton for the day. I'll have a healthy lunch, vegetables, fruits, all of that, and dinner as well, and then camp outside Grafton somewhere. So I'll slow it down tomorrow. I'll only do like 25K or whatever, but I will fuel up physically and get some water and stuff as well. Chris says, Elijah Paling, what? You in for a beer with Captain Australia? Oh, is this a mate of yours? Well, let's make it a group beer, mate. Doing really well. Love watching the journey, says Michelle. Cheers, Michelle. I am delighted and humbled. And yeah, okay. So someone wanted to extract a promise. I promise I will have a proper breakfast tomorrow. I'll aim to have a proper lunch. And yep, bananas. You got it. I'll tell you what, if I can find a banana in Grafton, I'll buy a bunch. I'll eat a bunch of bananas, all right? Or I'll bring them with me and eat them as I walk. But yeah, I think that my body is changing. Like I'm using a lot of my fat reserves around the middle and the bum and the upper thigh and all of the rest. But I think that muscles that I in my legs are starting to, I don't know, demand more. They're becoming more efficient, but I think as my body changes, I need more protein, and I'll make a point to eat right. Need me to bring anything else? Mate, yourself. We'll find a place to buy a beer. My big limitation in anywhere that I go is the big heavy bloody pack, to be honest. So you know, the if I go into a town and let's say there's 5 things I want to do. I want to buy a selfie stick, but that's not energy. What's not energy? Protein. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, as well as some good old carbs. Dave Nixon beer with Captain Australia when he gets to DY. Oh, okay, so this is going to grow it. Hey, we'll turn it into a party. We'll get a karaoke machine and we'll live stream it. Okay. I still got to sing "Welcome to Melbourne" in that Walking something Memphis song, whatever it is. Um, yeah, you know, mate, I'm in. Count me in, Chris. But yeah, the whole, what was I saying? Protein, blah blah, yes, blah blah, legs, blah blah. Need me to bring anything else? Oh no, I accidentally almost put up a filter. Don't know what I'm doing really. But yeah, tomorrow Grafton, and I'll have a take it easy-ish day. So the distance to Grafton remains 16k, and I'll press forward another 10k after town, I think. And I'll spend the day wandering around town, and I'll eat and I'll drink and I'll stop and smell the coffee. And maybe I'll meet some interesting people and share them with you in a live stream. But yeah, the Grafton, I in my original plan, bang, straight there, evening dinner, camp somewhere, bang, bang. So I've just overestimated or my abilities or underestimated the difficulty. It doesn't change things. It just means more effort and more time. But yeah, Grafton, it's a nice country town, if I remember it right. I've been through a few times. So, yeah, what was I saying? The hassle of getting around anywhere. Like if I meet you in Sydney, for instance, it's a big city. I have to walk around to point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, carrying that big massive bag. So that's my big limitation. What we got a comment, and you will get your shoes off and dry your feet out. Get some socks. I've got like 8 pair of socks, 6 of which are completely dry. So right now I'm barefoot, and I think this is the lady with the steak. Do you want to meet her? Let's meet her. If she's not shy. If she's shy, no worries. We'll ow, ooh, ooh, ow, 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 ooh, ow, 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 ooh, ow, ooh, ooh, old man, 12 feet, old man. Hang on, here we go. Ah! Oh, hello. Looks like a lovely spot. Yeah, it's not too bad after a long day's walk. Oh, old man standing up. Oh, interrupted the stream. Would you like to say hello to everybody?
Yeah, sure.
So, what's your name, buddy?
John.
John. Do we handshake here? Do we
whatever. There.
Pow, there we go.
We do it.
So this is my mate John, and bloody hell, what kindness is this?
Snack packs for you, mate.
Snack packs.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Some lemonade.
Sprite. I just drank the last of my water, John. You know,
that
is wonderful.
We heard the message got down the line.
I mean, I was just talking about kindness and what it looks like.
My wife's getting
this is what kindness looks like.
Moment, so she's going to ring me when it's cooked.
Is her name Di?
Yep.
Yeah. I thought, yeah, okay. That's what I was expecting. So you've come here separately to what is this?
I've got some.
Check this out.
I've got some snack packs, which normally, because I'm in charge of the SES here, we normally have for 1 day packs. So I was going to let you sort of pick through and see what would suit you and what would make you feel better.
So this is highly nutritious.
Oh yeah,
Check this out. Okay, jeez, mate. So this is the kind of thing like you have in like one of those emergency rations things.
Yeah,
that's
right. Exactly it. Like an army
kind of
army ration.
Thing. Yeah, okay.
Yep.
You normally have a little like disposable heater or something with them.
Not with this one.
You don't have to heat these.
This is a day pack. The 24-hour pack has a heating pack and everything with it.
Okay.
So this is a single shift, like a 12-hour pack.
Okay, jeez.
Okay. So I've got a couple more in there, so you can see what's important for you.
Everything, I think. Energy and protein.
How much weight?
Weight is a big thing. So,
2 of those, and I've got some water, water in there as well. So, and then there's a meal coming.
Allow me to humbly thank you. Just look in the eye and say thank you so much for your kindness. I couldn't be more delighted by that. Thank you.
Oh, thank you for what you're doing too.
Jeez, how lovely is that? Look, I might kill this so that I can give you my full and respectful attention, buddy. 1 second. So John and John, right? Yeah, I think it's a John. Yeah. And Di. Okay, sorry. I'm going to let the stream go there. They brought me food and other supplies. How lovely is that? A day off. Yeah, well, half day. But yeah, I will. I'll take a wander around Grafton. I'll give you an update in the morning. For now, I'm going to give this gentleman, it was John, right?
Yep.
Give John my full attention. So thank
You're
you.
right.
Thank you for your kind interest and all the very best to you. Cheers. Signing out.